Most traders die with a 60% win rate and some win with a 35% win rate. The difference is one number, which is expected value. So if you don't understand it, you're basically gambling with nicer charts. So in this video, we're going to talk about the most important math concepts in trading. So first of all, let's dissect what EV really is. So EV really is 1% multiplied by average win minus loss percent multiplied by average loss. So a mini example would be like this. 1% is, let's say, 50%, and the average win is $200, and loss percent is 50%, and average loss is $150. So 0.5 multiplied by 200 minus 0.5 multiplied by 150, according to the formula, you have plus $25 per trade of EV, which is the expected value, or the expected profit per trade is $25. So the key line is your strategy is a business, right? And EV is like your profit margin. So let's just go below. Now, even with positive EV, you can lose 10 trades in a row, right? Which is just the reality of trading. That doesn't mean your strategy is broken. It means randomness exists, right? And which is true. And you can never, eliminate randomness. But EV tells you the direction, and variance tells you the pain on the way, right? So variance basically tells you that losing streaks are normal. So you can have a loss, loss, win, loss, 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 win, loss, loss, win, right? This is like a normal day of trading. So risk per trade is like chance of surviving drawdowns. If, for example, you have 5% risk per trade, you can have one bad streak and you can just die. Like your capital can just be finished. If you can have 1% risk per trade, you can take many hits and still be sometimes able to survive. But if you have 0.5% risk per trade, you can actually learn and be able to very easily survive in trading. Okay, so your goal is not to make money today. Your goal is to stay alive long enough for your expected value to work. Okay, so it's like even if you have a good positive EV, you still need it to have time to work, right? Like, for example, even if you have a positive EV, it doesn't mean that on the very first day you will be profitable. It just means on the longer run you'll be definitely profitable. Okay, that's the difference. So the flow goes like this. First of all, win rate is a fucking trap. So what do you see? You see an expected value, and you put on your EV formula into a trading strategy, and then you see if the EV is positive. If it's positive, then you go into edge exist, right? That's a confirmation. And then you see variance. So losing streak can happen, and then to reduce variance in your trading or the risk of ruin, you handle your position sizing. You can lower your risk per trade, which essentially lowers the risk of ruin. And then you have like this checklist, so you can always remember this checklist to calculate your EV. And of course, if the EV is not positive, you just you just fix the system and try to better the EV. So I hope you like this video. It was a small video, but on the mathematics of trading, the most important concepts, which I think are EV and variance.